Hello. Turn this down a bit. Okay. So, yeah, so a few things to start off. Let's see. So, last weekend was Combo Breaker. It was really fun. I thought I just saw it flicker for a second. I really hope it didn't. God. Oh shit, hold on. I accidentally bumped my mic. Load checkpoint save. At the start of Wily's Castle, Megaman 7 version. So, okay, hopefully that works. My microphone got a little tilted. That was my bad. So last time, I was using... what was it called? I was using, like, window capture instead of game capture. And it was really fucking with the game, like, having a lot of problems. And I'm hoping that I've fixed that by changing the capture method I'm using. We'll see how it goes. Give me a second again. Okay. My pop filter was blocking too much of the screen. It was a bit of an issue. Oh, I'm surprised I made that jump. There we go. Yeah, so, yeah, hopefully it works now. I kind of love this part. I mean, I just use Rush for this. Not Rush Jet, Rush Adapter. Though I could use Rush Jet or any of the other Rushes. But I love the like, Crashman platforms. Oh, no. Did you just see that? There was some flickering again. Oh god, okay. If this... that's not gonna work. Okay, I have a backup plan for this, however. So give me 1 second to add... I think I'm just going to have to do right monitor capture. Put it under there. And hopefully this works. It's not going to be pretty. But OBS has kind of left me no choice. I feel like the technical aspect has been pretty bad. Because I think I said this, but I played it... or I think I posted this in the Discord. But I played this game off stream. Like... after the last stream, I played it off stream trying like Megaman 9. Whoops. And I didn't have any flickering. So either it's Megaman 7 specifically, or it is OBS that's messing with it. It's not just like... it's not simply the like graphics driver though. Which was good. I wanted to make sure it wasn't my computer doing the problem. I wanted to make sure that it was, like, actually, you know, something I maybe could fix. Oh god. Okay, I'm fine. Yeah, this area is really cool. Especially, like, even with Rush Adapter, it's kind of tricky to angle things. Which I think is, commendable. That their broken platforming tool is not completely broken. Hold on. Is that like a breakable wall? Nah. The purple one on the left looks fake. Fuck. Damn it. No, I have to start the whole level over. All I wanted was an E-tank. Is that too much to ask, Wily? But yeah, at the very least, hopefully the monitor capture works fine. And everything's dandy. I know that SGDQ is going on this weekend, so there is, or this week, so there is an entire other charity event. I will say, though, that I have gotten word that although the Creators for Cures proper is over, like the week of fun in games, the campaigns will still be running through the end of June. Which means that I still have the rest of the month to actually raise money for the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation, which is quite dandy. Still currently, hold on, where's Rush Coil? Not Wily Coil. Oh god. Oh, we'll get fucked, birds. Okay, apparently that just doesn't work. I keep pressing left trigger instead of any number of buttons that would be correct. Alright. So yeah, I think currently the only incentive that we have met for me is Street Fighter X Megaman, which will be fun. It kind of coincides with Street Fighter 6, even though not really, because it's going to be much later that I actually begin on that. I'm thinking of streaming the World Warrior story mode for Street Fighter 6, because at the very least that should be fun. Even if I'm not going to play the rest of the game competitively. Oh! So yeah. But this weekend I'm going to be busy. However, it is the last weekend of events and stuff that I have. So luckily, let's see. Damn it, I just saw another flicker. I can't afford to have this flickering. You are far too weak, Mega Man. Wily may fear you, but I don't. It was doing so fine until now. Is the Mega Man 7 port just bad? I might just start Mega Man 8 today and see how that goes. Even though that would be a little out of order because X3 is supposed to be next 3. Because this is not going well. Round 1 goes to you, Mega Man, but I'll be back. Oh yeah, that's only the halfway point of the stage. That shit keep going with the Roach Motels. Or I guess there's just another boss room. What was this boss? Ah, Guts Dozer. Super Guts Turbo. Ow. Let's see. So, if Cutsman was strong against Gutsman, I feel like it would be Slashman would make the most sense. But I don't actually know. I mean, that was fine. A lot of these don't seem to be doing much. I'm command grabbed. Derap? Nope. Noisy? Nope. I think Junk Shield's the only one. Oh wait, I didn't try Spring. Okay, so seems like Slash Claw is the only thing that's actually good against him. Oh, you can use that to do that. Oh. I see. Okay, that's cool. That's some counterplay. Honestly, I wasn't sure if I wanted to stream this week because of SGDQ, but I figure I really should, you know, commit to this and try to get the rest of Megamay done. Ow. Nope, it's still flickering. Ah. I don't understand. How many E-tanks do I have? And how many lives? 0 lives, 3 E's. That's a lot of E's. There we go. Alright, I just needed an E-tank. I'm gonna do something real quick. Oh. Right, I have to load up the Wily level. Because there's a real chance that I just don't finish Mega Man 7, given the flickering. The flickering! The suffering! After I finished streaming last time, my eyes hurt. Title screen. No, quit. So, you know what? I'm gonna try 8. And we're gonna see if the flickering continues, and if it does, then I'm going to have to take a second to consider what I'm actually doing. Because, this is an oh shit, I skipped the cutscene! No, I can't skip the cutscenes in Mega Man 8. That's like the whole reason you play this game. No, so I think one thing that makes Mega Man 7 kind of awkward to play is that in Mega Man 7, Mega Man is huge compared to the rest of the screen. In Mega Man 8, they really kind of pulled the camera back, and I think that was for the better. It feels a bit closer to Classic Man in terms of the amount of space you have, the amount of space in front of you have. Mega Man, can you hear me? I've searched the island, but can't find it on any map. It's a creepy island. Be careful, Mega Man. Your new weapon is ready. Take it with you. It's called the Mega Ball. You can kick your balls. It's a powerful weapon. You can use it to infinitely bomb jump, but don't tell the police. Is it? It's a Y. Oh, God. I never learned how to, bomb jump. Yeah, I know that, like, the speedruns of this game use Mega Ball for a whole bunch of bomb jumping in a lot of levels, and it's really cool looking. But also, it's, pretty hard to pull off. Come on. It's this way now. Yeah. Open the doors and come out to show them. Eh. Wait, do I have to? Oh wait, no, I forgot. They have swimming mechanics in this game. Of course they do. What would a Mega Man game be without swimming mechanics? Mega Man 8 is a very complicated subject for me. I think it does some good ideas, but it's also Mega Man 8. And it's one that I maybe have the most sort of hesitance towards playing. Because, like, sometimes I really enjoy it. Sometimes it's pretty cool. And I respect a lot of things about it. But then again, it's Mega Man 8. So I don't know. It's definitely interesting, and it may be one of the more controversial Mega Man games in terms of fan reaction. Oh, no, 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 no. Right, you have to use Mega Ball. Oh, no. But I'll get into that as I progress through the stages. I wanted to say that, yeah, so next weekend I'm also gonna be super busy. So streams this week are going to be a bit, I don't know, off tempo. Oh, hey, it's Wily.
It's over, Wily.
Dr. Wily, why are you here? Megaman, so you've come. How did you find my secret base? I'm impressed. But you're too late. I've just found something that's more powerful than this base. A sphere. Wily's voice acting is pretty good. Or at least it fits. I've got to go after him. What's this? A robot? Still alive. I must help it. Rush, perform CPR. Man, Megaman, can you hear me? Is anything going on? Yes, Doctor, I found a robot. What? There's like 70 of those things on the island. It's Wily's base. Of course there's robots. What do you mean? Be more specific? The first game to have a save file. Alright, Clownman. Does not have the epithets for every Robot Master in this version. Same with the GameCube version. Or GameCube PS2. Anniversary Collection. It's a shame. I think they also don't have the password for unlocking everything. Or unlocking the second half in this. Also, yeah, I love the Iceman, Gutsman from the previous game specifically, and Slashman's dinosaurs. Five Nights at Clownman's. I just thought of that, and I just spoke it into existence. Yeah, Clownman's level is fine. It's definitely, I think, one of the easier ones in the game, luckily. But, I mean, when you compare it to some of the other levels, it's like, oh boy, I can't wait to go to those places. I like it as a first option because, like, that part's really funny, though, actually. Hold on.
Ready.
I think Clownman's also one of the easier bosses. I don't actually remember who he's strong against. I want to say Tengu Man. As long as I don't have to do Frost Man until the very end of this section of 4, I'll be fine. Yeah, the bit where the I forgot. There's 2 trains. I thought it was running into the balloon. You're telling me there's 2 trains? Also, this place reminds me of Ludibrium. God. When I was a kid, one of my favorite things was when MMOs had maps you could look at of the entire world. And then, like, they show you all the endgame locations on that map. Like, RuneScape, for example, there's a ton of these different islands and stuff. But so much of it you can't reach until you're much higher level. So it's this really interesting experience of, like, you know, especially in the early days of RuneScape when it was so hard to level anything, looking at the map and being like, oh, I want to go there. That place looks sick. But MapleStory was the king of this. Because MapleStory levels were... MapleStory levels were, like, always so variable in terms of what they looked like. Like, part of why I like MapleStory is it's very mashup fantasy. Like, in the sense that, you know, one area is just normal fantasy, Elven City, but on the same island, the same, like, level of, like, the same player level that you have to be to reach it is fucking Detroit. And then similarly, there's the Pirate Harbor, which was added after I started playing. And then you have, like, Wyoming. It's super interesting. And I love that type of stuff. That's why I like things like KOL or Smash Up. When just, like, it's kind of every, fucking bear token. Talk about Fazbear. There we go. Fucking died to Freddy's casino chip.
Ready.
We have no casino chip. Damn it. But no, like, I love that style of just kind of putting literally whatever in the same thing. And it fits because they have committed to putting whatever in the same thing. Kind of like Gungeon as well. Gungeon does that, for another example. I should be done pretty soon. There we go. So yeah, but Ludibrium was cool. Looking over at, like, the map and seeing Ludibrium and Aquarium? Is that what it was? Aqua Road and all that? And being like, shit, I wonder what that stuff's like. That place looked like Legos, and there's, you know, that, and then, like, also Orbis and Elnath, and just sort of, you know, wondering what those places would be like to visit was always super cool and kind of made me excited to level. And even now that like, in the game, it's so easy to get to higher level places, like, you can get to Elnath in less than an hour. It's still really fun for me, the sort of traveling aspect. I really like it. Also, the thing I liked about MapleStory in that regard as well was the way that, in MapleStory... Oh, right. You need something else to open that. I think you might need the flame sword, but I'm not actually sure. But, in MapleStory, there's a lot of what they call, like, hidden streets, which are not on the map. They're, like, hidden locations that aren't on the map. But then also, like, on the map, there's a lot of small sub-areas. Oh, God. No, it's gonna reload. No, 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 no. It's gonna reload again. I must get the screw. Fuck. Oh, okay. You can't actually shoot the sub-weapon when you're charging your buster. So I can't even do that. I can't even... Oh, God. That thing drops way faster than I think it does. Oh, no. I'm gonna run out of super bomb. Yep, I ran out of bomb ammo. Okay. That's enough of that. Fuck. But no, yeah, like, for example, even in old MapleStory, like, you would click on Ludibrium, and then there's the area down at the bottom that you can click on to look at the clock area, the, like, factory that has, was it Papalidus? Is that the name of the clock boss? But no, it's pretty good. I like it. Oh, right, it's the question mark specifically. God, I do not remember this fucking Dungeon Duos ass dungeon. I'm assuming this? Yeah. And I want to say it was this one, but I could be very wrong. And then I want to say it was hard left. Nope. No. No. Oh, wait, this is the secret. That's right. That I can't get to because I don't have super bomb ammo. Great. I'll grab my stuff. Is it one to the left? This one? It is one to the left, not hard left. Yeah, MapleStory's cool. That's all there really is to say on the matter. Quick combo breaker report. So I had a lot of fun.
Yo, Kiki.
Yo, Kiki? Oh, God. Right, you jump him. So, oh, right, Thunder Carnival. Ah. So yeah, I didn't do particularly well in any of my brackets. Oh no, I got caught. Fuck! Okay. Yeah, this is fine. I had another life. The bracket I did best at was Rivals, of course, which fits. I went 2-2, losing to Wisp, and trying to remember who else I lost to. I know Wisp was sort of the big one. Wisp was really good. Really good Clarin. But then I was able to get on commentary for the top half, or the first half of top 4, which was really cool. Shoutouts to Atiosk for letting me do that. Shoutouts to Bio for co-commentating, and shoutouts to Wisely for being okay with splitting duties. The homie Wisely. I did not get to face him in Rivals bracket this time, unfortunately. And I had to leave early on Sunday, so I couldn't enter PM. I wanted to be like, yo, I've actually been playing this game. Here's my snake. I can do some things. I ended up really tired, so I didn't enter GNT. I dropped out, SCON 4. I dropped out. Which I kind of wish I didn't, but I was just really tired. But the event was fun. Had a really great time with the events I did enter. I got to play a little of SCON 4, which was good. I think I played against Potato and Clemente, and then obviously Kite Sage, who's an IRL friend. Kind of hope to play against more people for more SCON people, but it's whatever. I mean, I still prefer Rev 3 over SCON though. Cheered on the homies. there was this one night we went to a shitty barbecue place. So, okay, so St. Louis, you know, I have pretty strong opinions on barbecue, as many St. Louis people do. Anyone who's like not vegetarian or vegan. Fuck. I mean, I guess people who are vegetarian or vegan have opinions on barbecue anyways, regardless of where they're from. But I guess I have standards, is what I should say, as many a St. Louisan. And the place we went to in Chicago kind of sucked. In St. Louis, so we have this place called Bandanas. And Bandanas is fine as a budget option, but you don't go to Bandanas if you want, like, to get your bubble popped. If you want, like, good barbecue, you don't go to Bandanas. Bandanas is either if you have, like, a family of 5 to feed, you can't afford, like, the good barbecue, and so you have to go with the budget option, in which case, sure, you know, I'm not gonna shame people for being impoverished or just not having that luxury. Or you go there if you just want, like, lunch food, you know, similar in price to, I guess, a lot of other fast food these days. Anyways, this place we went to in Chicago was worse than that, and it cost like $8 or $10 more. So I was really not a fan of it. I'm pretty sure I almost got food poisoning from the Polish sausage again, which happened to me once at our local barbecue place, my local Bandanas. And I was like, well, that sucked. But then it happened again here. Also, shoutouts to Eddie just kind of farting out those bombs. I kind of like the horizontal scrolling shooter sections, but I feel like I wish there was just a standalone game of this, you know? Like, I like shoot 'em ups. I actually played some Dodonpachi at Combo Breaker because in their, like, arcade game setups, they had Dodonpachi and I want to say Silvergun. No, not Silvergun. It was a different shmup, but I played Dodonpachi. And I was fine. I'm not used to playing shmups on arcade stick, though. But no, yeah, I like shmups. I kind of wish there was more, though, because, like, this feels too easy a lot of the time. And I feel like a Megaman shmup has a lot of potential. Because, like, you know, you could have the bosses be robot masters with more difficult patterns. And then have the weapon switching be more of a thing, I guess. And here it's just kind of like, oh, we needed to add some runtime and some more variety to our PS1 game because, like, you know, people are expecting a much fuller game than a typical Mega Man. So we're gonna add these, like, mini-game sections that don't play like Mega Man. But it just ends up feeling undercooked, I guess. That's my thoughts on, like, this part, at least. It had potential, but it didn't really live up to the potential. Also, I think I usually go Grenade Man before this. Now that I remember, I'm pretty sure the Grenade Man weapon is like my answer to this guy. Corn Laser. That's what Launcher says. She goes, Corn Laser. Or I guess she says Foreign Laser. I don't know. I did get to play some DNF against good people, but I went 0-2 in my bracket. Oh yeah, but after the barbecue place, I thought I was gonna throw up. I didn't. I was okay. It was close. I, like, could barely walk at first. I was, like, really concerned for my gut. But it was fine. I managed to take care of it. I was okay. I did not spew. Sorry for the vomit talk. Vomit talk is like the baby care version of car talk. Like, is your baby saying ooh goo 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 or ooh goo ga goo? Because one of those means that your baby's radiator is busted. That means you have to burp the baby. Fuck. I was greedy. Okay, at least I'm not too far behind. I'm actually like very close to where I was before. Whoa! Okay, I made it that time. That time they just give you a health packet because they're feeling generous. Okay, see, I keep pressing left trigger instead of left bumper to switch weapons, and that's not how it works.
Are you worthy of my challenge?
Shoutouts to Raymond from OKKO for basically just being Tengu Man and kind of sounding the same. I wouldn't be surprised if Robbie Damon voiced Tengu Man. Ow. Okay, well, it's pretty clear that Clown Man was not strong against Tornado Man. It might actually have been the other way around. Ara Arashi? Yama. He sure enunciated the R correctly on that. I'll give him that. Whoever this voice actor is. Okay, he's dead. Luckily, the first half of these bosses aren't too hard to buster only. You'll regret that. I'm not. God, it is hot in my room. My AC either is not working or it's just more hot than the AC. Okay, but luckily this hasn't been flickering yet. So it might just be Mega Man 7 is cursed. Which is a shame. I like Mega Man 7. Grenade Man! Yes! They at least have Grenade Man's voice line to say, I'm Grenade Man! But it does not have the epithet that says Bomb Bomber Bombist. Right, I keep forgetting. After that, though, after the barbecue incident, we went to an arcade and we played some pinball, and it had some good machines. So, I've never been, like, extremely into pinball, but I like it enough that, you know, if I have a chance to play it sometimes, I'll play it. And, so we did, at first, we were just looking around. A few people got some drinks, and I decided to just start playing pinball. And there were some cool machines. My favorite was the Oktoberfest machine, which was like, it had this like festival tent, I'm an idiot, festival tent mechanic where like a few holes in the pinball table, you get the ball in, and then you select a like carnival game. And each carnival game is a different mode that has its own mechanics. However, for the, I found that there was one mode that was supposed to be juggling. It was the juggling tent. And its gimmick was that it just gave you a shit ton of multi-balls, which was really fun. Right, there's a thing back there. So that was really cool because I just ended up with a lot of multi-balls. So every time I went in, I got the festival tent bonus. I just went juggling to get as many balls as possible. I also really like the Foo Fighters one because, I mean, you could select Foo Fighters music, which was cool enough as is. But also the table was cool. It had some interesting mechanics. There's this UFO where you get your ball caught by a UFO and then you break the UFO to free it. And then there was an Indy 500 one that I was just really good at. I never got its multi-ball because you have to get it into like a specific hole 3 times in a row. But how to actually score was really straightforward. Which is nice because sometimes like the like modes and the quests or what have you are a little obtuse. I like it when there's a pretty clean A to B goal that you can do. You know, get it here, then do this, and that's like your step 1. It's easier for me to sort of contextualize what I'm trying to do with that, whereas other times I'm just like, I don't know, just hit the ball somewhere. In truth, like, pinball is a every table you have to really like iterate on it, because like it's hard to really understand what all the modes and the goals are when you first play it, even if you read the little like heads up helper display. And even then, like, the actual order you do things and the process that you do them through isn't always clear just by reading. Right. I don't remember if you need flame sword specifically to light that, or if you can do it with like Mega Ball. I guess I can try. Nope. Oh, but this area is funny. The little flame dudes that light the fuses. Ah! I think Mega Man 8 has some really good levels, and then a lot of just stinkers. Like, I think this level's legitimately really good. Though the hammer's a little hard to play around because it's hard to tell when it's in the foreground versus background, and sometimes it's very easy to accidentally jump when it's, like, on the upswing. Oh yeah, also, Jesus. I want to say it's this. Also, going back a bit to the pinball, because I'm a little scatterbrained right now. Turns out I may be STLFGC's best pinball player, because we did some multiplayer, and I seemed to come out on top. I won every multiplayer pinball game we did. So that was pretty neat. Even on a table I had never played before, I still did pretty well. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I have a thing for pinball. I really like pinball, like I said. It's just like, part of it is that the price is kind of prohibitive of playing arcade games. Like, I could play, you know, I could spend $20 for like an hour of pinball tables. Or I could spend $20 on a roguelite that gives me many hours of fun. So, you know. But it's enjoyable. I just gotta really budget myself for it. You know, I don't want to run out of money from playing pinball. If I wanted to, you know, continue playing it more frequently now that I'm back home, I'd have to really, like, you know, look at how much money I'm spending per month and be like, okay, you know, this month I can do this many games of pinball. We'll see what happens. Though somehow on that, like, that Oktoberfest game, I actually got the score match and got a free game from it. And somebody had already left like 2 credits in the machine. So I ended up getting 3 games for free on that machine. Finished it and was like, yeah, I'm good. I don't need any more. Okay, so yeah, we have jump, jump, slide, slide. This isn't the hard one yet. That luckily doesn't really come until Wily. I believe you can still bomb jump while you're on the snowboard, which is pretty neat. But I've never really tried it or gotten used to it. This is just like a part that needs too much focus for me sometimes. Especially when it speeds up. And you have to really time your jumps. You can't jump too high. Isn't there like a life or something in there? Or a screw? But no, yeah, like you can't jump too high or else you're gonna miss your chance to jump the next time.
Ready.
I think that's like one of the biggest things that turns me off of this game is Wily Stage 1, is it? That has jump, jump, slide, slide. Like, so much of the game would be bearable, I guess, if it wasn't for that. Whoops. Ow. I can just do that. I guess I also could have done Tornado Hold. Tomato Hold. Right, I can do that? No, it's Astro Crash. Okay, never mind. Maybe I can do bomb jumping. Also, it wasn't Astro Crash. It was just ride that ice block. So, sort of the way I look at this game's level design. So yeah, I already mentioned like the sort of mini game focus that feels like it was put there to make the game longer. But also they use screws a lot as collectibles. But I think in this game, honestly, like, the screws feel more important than in 7. And maybe even in 9. Because in 7 and 9, and I guess 10, I think 10 had screws. The screws are mainly used to get more items that you can normally get. Things like, you know, E cans, W cans, 1-ups. There's a few things here and there, like there's Beat to save you from a pit. Or, there's like a spike shoe that protects you from spikes once. And so those are all decent items to get, but they're all one-time use. Whereas, this? Whereas in this game, you get a lot more, like, upgrades. Which is really cool.
I will beat you.
I feel like Frostman's kind of insensitively dubbed. Anyways, he's dead. Alright, that's the first 4. I will say, my blood sugar was super high this morning, so I might need to take a break to check my blood sugar, even though I, Even though I'm not gonna have lunch yet.
Ice Wave!
Because, yeah, blood sugar is important. 11 bolts.
Dr. Light, how's it
Yes!
going? Will he be okay?
Hold on, I gotta turn this up. I said I gotta turn this up.
I'm almost finished. The battery will be charged in 10 minutes.
That's good. By the way, what do you make of these?
Nice
These
balls.
seems to be energy resources. But I've never seen this type on Earth. I don't know where this energy came from, but I cannot let it fall into Dr. Wally's hands. You must recover all the energy immediately, Megaman.
Megaman.
But where is Dr. Wily?
That's a good question. We may be able to locate another energy emission from the radar room. When we find that meteor, we'll find Dr. Wally.
See, here's what I want to know, okay? Did the voice actor have a lisp? And they were just like, no, this is fine, you're perfect, I love you? Or did the voice actor make a conscious decision to do that? Or did the voice director be like, nah, we're gonna have Dr. Wily sound like this. I mean, Dr. Light. Like, I don't know, I never thought he would sound like that, you know? But now that's the canon Dr. Light voice. Oh no, they captured Ghastly. Crushma.
He still lives.
Whoops. I accidentally clicked on the other screen. Oh shit, hold on. Hold on. There we go. Nice. I don't know what happened. I must have like resized the window.
What the?
Megaman, you must go after him. We don't know who he is, and it's dangerous to leave him alone.
Yes, sir! Let's go, Rush!
Oh, Rush. What a dog. Okay, I can turn this back down now. Whoops. Okay. What power? I've got to go after it. Oh wait, I could do this. I always forget about Tornado Hold. It's pretty useful. Also, I have Frost Wave now. The newest in fire freezing technology. The latest and greatest. I think, though, this game does have good weapons overall. I think, like, there's two sort of qualities to a good Mega Man weapon, in my eyes at least. And that is utility as an attack versus utility as a non-attack. And I guess utility as an attack has sub qualities. But the main one is, I guess, just a unique angle or property that makes it useful in situations other weapons are not. You are. Wait, who are you? Don't try to stop me from completing my mission. Did he not realize the robot that he helped Dr. Wily save? I mean, Dr. Light? God damn it. Who are these doctors? Ow. I can jump that. It's like a command grab. Honestly, he would be some sort of grappler. He's got like Mika moveset. Mika from Under Night, not Mika from Street Fighter. Sense of justice within you. Who are you? I love the PS1 empowered Proto Man whistle. You okay, Proto Man? What happened? Who is he? I don't know. That robot was holding back. He didn't fight me with everything he had. I wonder why. He might be connected to Dr. Wily. Wily Tower is just ahead from here. That's the name of Wily's new castle. He built it in like 3 days. Honestly, I'm assuming Wily has some like Factorio-styled automatic castle building technology.
That must be it over there.
No, Megaman, you're gonna inhale the smoke and die. Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna bother turning this cutscene up. It's gonna interrupt the moment. Rush is dead! No! Quick, Mega Man, give him CPR.
I'm impressed. I didn't think you'd make it this far, Megaman. However, I don't have time to deal with you. Say goodnight.
Make it this far? Bro, he just like jumped down a hole. You didn't think he was gonna do that? Jesus Christ, you're gonna kill the kid. He's just a boy.
Rush? Rush!
Are you okay?
Who are you?
My name is Duo. I was born with the sole purpose to eliminate the evil energy from this universe.
Oh, the shitty MIDI trumpets, yes. Let's go. It's coming. I need to go back and watch the lore lecture to look at the lore for Duo.
Dr. Light.
Yes, this is what you people call evil energy. Based on my studies so far, the one who obtained the original energy must be a being of complete evil. This type of energy absorbs the evil in a person's mind and then multiplies. Judging by the quick rate of its growth, it'll take over the planet with evil energy in a matter of days. We must stop it! I sense the original energy exists in that tower. But
Tower butt.
the barrier prohibits me from going there. I'll destroy the rest of the evil energy that has spread throughout the Earth. You search and destroy the energy sources for that barrier.
Let's do it. Time to go, Rush.
Yay. Shouts out to Duo. Whoop, not that one, this one. Okay. So we got the new 4. I'm gonna go back though and go to Otto's house.
I'm home.
And by that I mean everyone's house, but Otto's shop. Oh, you got banned. Yeah, I saw unknown user on my my like recent updates and stuff. I was like, oh shit. Hope they're okay. Ask for a part. You may not get the part you want, but you can certainly ask. Shot, arrow shot, auto fire. You'll be able to climb a ladder faster. You have power shield. Together. With the least amount of energy remaining will automatically be filled when you get an energy icon. energy balancer is really nice. And then usually I do arrow shot.
Good luck, Megaman.
Because those are good. I think I equip those when I go into the menu. So let's see. Where do I start? I know I want to do Searchman before Astroman. Invite invalid again?
Searchman, okay?
Shit. I guess I forgot to get a permanent invite. Ignore that. I'll get that squared away after the stream. I thought that I just used the permanent invite feature for that. I guess I didn't. Is the one in the description invalid? Because if it is, then that's going to be a bit of an issue. So here's something I really like about Mega Man 8, is that they actually did something interesting with the 4-in-4 format. So again, there's another example of they doing things better the second time. They never do anything right first. In this case, the fact that, like, what they did was they gave the first 4 weapons a lot more utility. Oh god. This is scary. Or I guess first 5 if you count Mega Ball. But they gave those a lot of utility. Shit. And then, like, the second half uses all the new options you've learned. All the different abilities you've unlocked. So it's kind of Metroid-y in that sense, but not really. But, like, here, I think because it's not in focus, it's slowing a bit. But I think it's generally a much better implementation. Okay, this time it'll hit. There we go. Okay, fine. This is all I need to worry about. I apparently just don't need to go any further. Back, I mean. I don't need to go backward. I mean, maybe I do, but I don't care. But no, yeah, I think it's pretty well implemented here. Like, Clown, Laser, Electric Whip, Tornado Hold. Oh, are you talking about Omega Strikers? Look, everyone's been talking about Omega Strikers lately. Like, yeah, I have a lot of friends who are like, yo, Omega Strikers is actually sick. And I'm like, just let me know when you're playing and I'll jump on. I don't want to play by myself because I hate solo queuing in team games. Like, I play League with a pretty normal group, but as soon as one of us leaves and it becomes a 4-stack, like, all of us, like, there's so many times where we'll become a 4-stack, the person we add is not cooperative or not communicating, or, like, gets ganked once and decides to flame, that it's so much nicer to just have people who I know. It looks cool, though. Right, I didn't talk about my mystery tournament games. So I entered mystery for the first time at Combo Breaker and went 1 and 2. I was pretty happy with how I did, honestly. Considering it was my first mystery, I was thinking I was just gonna lose immediately. Round 1 was this kind of shitty, like, PS1 Inuyasha game that had a light and heavy button for auto combos, a special button, and a parry button which I didn't realize was a parry, so I kept trying to press it and nothing happened. I don't play with an arcade stick, but for Mystery, they make everyone use provided arcade sticks because A, you can't look at the controls to set the controls, and B, some games just don't respect other controllers. So yeah, round 1 was this Inuyasha game and I lost. I accidentally did a super at the end on purpose, which is to say I wiggled the control stick back and forth a lot. Yeah, I wanted to go item, arrow. That equip? I think it is. And yeah, I ended up losing. Also, afterwards, I was talking to somebody who, like, actually played the game. And they were like, oh yeah, you chose the worst character, which is really funny. I'm just gonna die. Yeah. So that was cool. I picked the worst character. Losers round 1 was this WrestleMania Midway game. Midway, you know, like old Mortal Kombat. And I picked Undertaker because that was the only name I recognized. And Undertaker had fireballs. I was like, okay, it's like Mortal Kombat, so surely there's gotta be, you know, motion inputs. And I was right, there were motion inputs. So, like, I did quarter circle forward punch, or down forward punch because, you know, Mortal Kombat inputs. And, yeah, I got a, oh, that can blow up the thingy. And it can blow up those. Yo, based? Okay, maybe I didn't want arrow. I hope I didn't make a big mistake and chose the wrong charge version. I think I'm gonna die. Deadly sword? You don't even have a sword. You're not Sword Man. You're doing it again. Whew, wow, I can't believe I did that. So yeah, so game 1, I picked Undertaker. I found he had fireballs. I beat my opponent, who I don't even remember who they picked. Round 2, they picked Undertaker and also did fireballs. Undertaker also has this, like, slide move that kind of looks like Raging Demon. A friend of mine called it, or no, one of the other players called it the Jamiroquai slide. Where you, like, slide forward without moving, and you grab the opponent. I think it was just a hit grab, not a command grab, but I died to my opponent, and so I was like, okay, if I lose, I want to go out on a bang. So I counterpicked Doink the Clown, and apparently Doink the Clown's heavy kick is, like, severely disjointed, which allowed me to outspace the Jamiroquai slide whenever my opponent did it by just pressing heavy kick, and they couldn't adapt in time. Fuck. I hate this part. This part's only pain. So yeah, I was able to outplay my opponent by switching characters and switching strategies, and it worked. And I won that round. Also, I did like a big clap move. I couldn't figure out what all of Doink's motion inputs were for his specials, but that heavy kick was definitely enough. I could just, on reaction to the Jamiroquai slide, go in there and slam him with the big kick, the inflatable foot. Didn't want to press that button. Oh god. Okay, so this is Astro Man stage. Right. So part of the problem with this stage is that I'm pretty sure there's a screw somewhere in here that I need to find, but I don't remember where. Losers round 2 was the SNES Power Rangers game, though the TOs said that Ivan Ooze was banned, so you couldn't pick Ivan Ooze. There's that gear, or that screw. Right, actually getting there is like a whole thing. Oh, that's a different door. But yeah, I apparently picked the worst character again, so that was cool. I ended up picking the worst character in 2 of my rounds, while my opponent picked one of the best characters, according to my friend who actually plays that game. So that's how my first mystery bracket ended, but it was really fun. I really hope I can get in again, because it was worth it. Okay, I know I'm looping myself now. The goal is to get in there. Oh, this is where that bolt is. Nice. Okay. So I got that. Oh, it's that. Every game to play, pick the best character for whatever the mystery game is. You don't understand. Mystery means that, like, nobody knows what the game's gonna be. It could be a game people know, or it could be who knows what. It could be Maiden in Spell. It could be Yomi Hustle. It could be like Scott Pilgrim PvP. I mean, they had like this weird sumo game. There is this game called The Long Hallway. Yeah, it could be Stumble Guys. You don't know. Which, like, Long Hallway is like a it was like a sports ball type game where you had to try to hit you had to try to get a goal on the opponent's side, but you were both running down a hallway as well, and there were obstacles in the hallway, and if you hit the obstacles, you take hit stun and you can't catch the ball. And also, like, it's split screen, but both sides of the screen have both players, and you could catch the ball on your opponent's side of the screen and pass it back to yourself. And it was like so many mechanics in this sports ball type game. And that looked like just a nightmare to play. I think one of the winners rounds at the end was just Idol Showdown, which is kind of a shame because I feel like a ton of people have played that because of how much of a meme it is. I mean, like, if Sajam's played it, is it really a mystery?
Ready.
But I didn't get that far, obviously. That was just for me watching. I'm trying to pay a bit closer attention now because I really don't want to game over Astro Man stage. The stages in this game are pretty long, even without the minigame levels. Whoa! I got Cossack trapped. And, like, I get it, again, because
Ready.
this was at a time when games were becoming bigger, and Mega Man as a formula tends to trend towards, like, smaller, replayable games. Like, part of my personal theory is that, like, I mean, even though Mega Man X continued after Mega Man 8, it still kind of had a hard time adapting to modern markets. But I guess they just... But, like, that's, I think, why Mega Man shifted to, like, handheld releases with Battle Network and Mega Man Zero. Because those were kind of implied that they didn't have to be humongous, and I'm dead. Yeah, but then when 9 and 10 came out, sort of the big thing was that WiiWare was now, or not just WiiWare, but like it was now proven to big companies that people wanted smaller titles. I mean, it cost less, but it was definitely now suddenly worth the investment of a dev team. And I think, like, part of why the Mega Man series came back the way it did is just because people were, like, audiences were willing to buy these shorter games now. I might be too slow. I'm fine? Oh my god, I'm so fine. Yeah, I don't know. I like Mega Man X well enough. I think they're fun games anyways. Oh, right, there's another maze. Another bolt. We're gonna use you. We're gonna... I was hoping to go there again. But yeah, I like 9 and 10. I just think, like... essentially, there were business reasons why Mega Man shifted the way it did, is sort of the way I look at it. See ya. Thanks for stopping by. Did I? That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so I seem to loop back vertically again. God, I hate navigating this level because it loops. Fuck. This one's also, like, way smaller than the previous one. The previous one has a few different, you know, floors to it, but this is, like, square-shaped. Square-shaped. Build your website with square-shaped. So that's gonna open the door to the exit. Also, I like how at the start of this playthrough, I was like, oh, I'm ass at bomb jumping. And now I'm like bomb jump Andy out here. Not multi-bomb jumping, but I've at least gotten used to single bomb jumping. Just like pinball, I thought I was ass at pinball, and look where that got me. Right. Okay, so... now I can do this. There we go. I was like, there's got to be an angle that gets me up there. Not quite. Maybe from the ladder? No. Here? Ooh, there we go. Nice. Oh, wait a minute. I could have just gone from the button? I thought it was totally gonna block that. Oh, man. Well, I feel like a bit of an idiot. I mean... okay. Astro Man. I'm through his stage. Now for... the man of the hour himself.
I come here
What? Oh, wait. There we go. I can't take this anymore. I can't take this anymore. I can't take that. I can't. He can't take this anymore. I'm sorry to say. Astral Crash sounds like a fun song in DDR, but like specifically DDR, you know, like it's a Naoki song, you know. Shit. There we go. This is the positioning. Nope. There we go. Okay, I got it. Yeah. Yeah, Astro Man is another of those, like... What's it called? It's another of those bosses where, like, the weakness pauses them, so you kind of stun lock them. I guess Frostman was kind of the same way. So we got Aquaman and Swordman. I want to say it's Aquaman next, because Swordman's got fire. Is that right? God, I do not remember. I know Swordman's fight's weird. I think he might be weak to like Tornado Hold as well. I don't remember. Honestly, though, I think I'm gonna end stream here. I'm, like, not feeling great. I think I have a high blood sugar, but for now, I'm just going to... like, end this here. I believe I saved, so I should be good on that front. But I'm gonna have lunch, probably, and also, you know, make sure my blood sugar's fine. Cool down a bit, because it's really hot in my room right now, I swear. So, yeah. For now, I'm going to hop off. Sadly, we cannot finish Mega Man 7. However, we will finish Mega Man 8 this week. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Have a good one.